Hello, everybody. Welcome to Art and Outdoor Life here with John. I'm going to do a very simple and fun watercolor painting today. What I like to do is I just kind of have a paper there. I just kind of like to test my colors, the strength of my colors and such on. And we're going to kind of move it around a little bit here. And what we'll do is we'll bring some of this in here. Just kind of come across like this. Use some of the spray bottle. Just like that. Make this very quick. Kind of throw some. I was looking at in the morning, earlier this morning, I was looking out I was on my porch looking at across the street, which is a road in the middle of nowhere, and it was amazing. I was like, I seen purple in the sky, and I was like, are you kidding me? You know, it was one of those moments early in the morning, and I seen some purple. And the weird thing was, well, it ain't weird, but I was like, you know, you don't always see those colors, you know, purples and such, especially purple for some reason. So I went ahead and I had this idea in my mind, and I started thinking about this, and I'm like, well, let's let's kind of make a painting. So I got inspired. So I'm using some olive green here. And bring it down like this. And I'll put a little bit more here. Kind of like that. And we'll tap it like this. Kind of get some of this darker green in there. Okay. I'm always using a paper towel to get off some of this excess paint there. I want to put a little bit more, I want to put some more cobalt blue in here. I want to make it a little bit brighter than what, you know. So let's put some cobalt blue in there, right? Kind of mix it up a little bit. The first blues I used was ultramarine, and just a little bit too dark. I mean, a little too dark for me. Okay, so this is basically going to be a wet painting. Kind of move the paint around. This is watercolor paper, and you know, it is 140 pounds. One thing that is cool about watercolor paper, I like using different kinds of paper, especially mixed media paper. But the cool thing about watercolor paper is the paints go into the granulation. They go into the paper. You can see the granulation there, the teeth on top of the paper. They go in there, but just remember that, you know, if you're new at this, just remember that the paints, they don't dry as colorful as when you put them in there. Okay, so that's something to remember if you're new at this. If you're not, you probably already know. So I'm gonna put some blue there, and then let's see here. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue here, just to kind of like that. Making a block, you know, just small, very small shapes. It's all shapes. It's all shapes. Okay, so let's do this here. Tap it on, and then we'll get some, we'll put a little bit of, let's see here, a little bit of raw umber in here. If I grab a little bit of raw umber, just kind of come across here. Like that. Move the paint very gently. Kind of move it this way and that way. Okay. Okay, so we're setting up a scene here. And I do want more cobalt blue, or a lighter blue. Cobalt isn't exactly light, so we'll just throw some more in here. Just kind of, and we'll fix this. I'll fix this. I want some here though. Okay. That's fine. Now what I'll do is just kind of take tissue and just kind of pat dry it a little bit. Good. Okay, so now I want to do is I want to add some more darks, and I'm going to do like this. And these are going to fade, so that's fine. That's what I wanted to do. And we'll put a little like this. And we'll put a little bit like here. Good. Now what I'll do is I'll grab me some lemon yellow, and we're gonna just just gently highlight some of these trees here. Like that. Now we'll take our card, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and scrape it up, maybe a little here. And we'll do one here. Do one right there. Okay. So now I want to grab me a little bit of burnt sienna. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to go like this. Burnt sienna. Make a little patch there, right? Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a roof. We're going to create this. Okay, so take this and we'll go downwards. And we'll go this way. And keep coming down. And then we'll bring this way down. Kind of like that. Just like that. And then we'll bring it down and we'll move it across. Just across. And then we'll make a road. Right, so we'll make a road coming this way. Good. And then what we'll do we'll start adding a little bit more green here, just to kind of fill it in a little bit. Push some of this backwards. Make some right here. And we want some along this pond, right? So we're just kind of basically throwing in some brush here, some foliage there. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some ultramarine blue, and we're just going to come up here like this. I'm going to make this really big because this is in the front. In the front. And we'll put one here. I'll put a few brushes here. And still want a little bit here, right? Putting flavor in here. Okay. That's not bad. Put maybe a little bit cobalt blue here. And just a little bit like that here and there. For our pond. And we'll take our brush. We'll clean our brush or wipe it off, and then we'll take our card and we'll just kind of go like this. Just to kind of give it some of that pond effect. There you go. And still, still make things like this. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add just a little bit of yellow ochre. Just a little bit here and there to kind of mix it up. So add some trees, a little bit of this and that there. Put some here and here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make this road, we're gonna put a little fence here. So we're gonna go like that, like this, that, that, and maybe that, and make our fence, right? We're not using white in this photo, in this video, in this painting. We still want to bring this down a little bit more white. And bring it back here. Like that. Maybe we'll put a bigger one here, and we'll just, keep it going like this. And touch. Don't ever be afraid to put your finger on it. So we'll touch it up with some, we'll put some gamboge. I always called it gambage, but it's gamboge. So we'll put some gamboge here and there. Okay. I know it looks like a lot of gamboge right now, right? Yeah. And then we'll throw in some yellow, some lemon yellow here and there. Create patches, some light. Even though, well, I don't want to go into the cool and warm colors, but we'll use a little bit of this here and there. Some here. Along this tree line. We'll make it come across. Let's see, a little bit more. Like that. Oh, that was a little too much. So just go back. Like that. Maybe we want to add some more, a little bit of foliage coming down here like that. And we can actually put in some red. Believe it or not, red is always good to have around. Put a little bit of red in here. Just a touch of red. Okay. And of course it went across there, so we're just gonna come across like that. Keep that there. Come across like that. Make sure our road is okay. Like that. And now we can create some rocks here too. So we can actually come across and just do some rocks. These rocks actually kind of help define a lot of they can these rocks can actually help make your painting make the eyes go other places. They can. So let's put a little bit more of this in there. And Now I'm going to take a little bit more burnt sienna here, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. Like that. Just like that. And if you're not sure if you want to do this, you can always come down here again. Like that. And just take your finger across. You can even make your card go this way. Just like that. And to touch it up a little bit, we'll add a little bit more purple in here. Take this, kind of swoop it across. And let's do this. Let's grab some white. We'll put a little bit of white right here. Put like a bit of white here. Circular motions. Circular motions. And to top it off, put a little bit of yellow in there. Like that. Thank you for viewing. I hope that you come back again. I want to wish you a wonderful day, a good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And whenever you're watching this, you know, you could throw some weeds up here. Do that if you want to. You can actually make some rocks here if you wanted to. Some more rocks.